I had a lot of people praying for me. I was praying for myself like the day before because I mean I've been competing for a while, but it's like this isn't. I've never competed in college, and a lot more people tune in and watch. So I would say I was pretty calm, but I wasn't calm just for, like for me. I was like specifically prayed over like multiple times by different people and including myself. So I think I was calm. I think we compete 2 days. So I think after day one, I was more nervous because I know I have to do it again. So day one we hit, it was good. I was like, okay, now I have to do it again. I think that was more nerve wracking.
For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Handoff Podcast, episode 11. Happy to be here, blessed to be here. You know, another episode down, man. We're just happy to be here. Tyler, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. I'm really blessed. Man, I'm blessed.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. We have another amazing guest. We have TC on today. She's an Alabama cheerleader. So, TC, how you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Doing pretty good. Doing
Doing good.
So, you know, me and Tyler see the football side of things, but what is it like being an Alabama cheerleader, and what has been your favorite moment so far?
Yeah, my favorite moment so far has been like the Walk of Champions, just seeing the team come out and seeing all the fans and seeing like the moment and how surreal everything was. What was the first part? What was the first question?
What was it like being an Alabama cheerleader?
Yeah, so it's fun. I think a lot of people don't really realize how many different sports we have to cheer for, like men's and women's basketball, football, gymnastics, and volleyball. So I definitely didn't know all that. I think from high school, I was just like, okay, cheering for football and then occasionally cheering for basketball. But I think it's a lot more with college. And then with that, it's a different appearances with Big Al's. Like, little kids might want somebody at their birthday party. It's just a lot of events that happen into it other than just football.
Me and Tyler actually did our Walk of Champions version. You know, we went to state, what was
Yeah.
that, 2-3 years ago?
About 3 years ago now. 3 years ago.
So, yeah, so we kind of know what you're talking about, but it's probably not to the opposite to the scale. But I didn't know that either. Y'all have to do like well, you didn't say every sport, but like that's a lot of sports. Do y'all get to like split that up, or
Yeah.
every cheerleader get to do it?
Yeah, we split it up. So for away games, there's a lot of different away games between football and basketball. So they'll probably do seniors and juniors go to away games. And then for like gymnastics and volleyball, it's on like rotation. We get probably like, everybody gets at least 5 volleyball games.
So, like, what's your favorite sport to cheer at?
Football.
Football? Yeah, that's understandable.
Night game? It's like that's
Yeah,
like the best.
football, yeah.
Night games.
It got to be tough. I can't.
Are y'all
Did you get to
Bama
go?
fans?
Oh yeah, I am. But this guy,
Nah, I'm not too much of a big old fan. Alabama fans they just don't know how to really stay in their place when it comes to like
Okay, right.
knowing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So
they're like
what fan are you?
nobody. I'm not a Bama fan. Nobody.
not a
I'm
fan
not a
of
fan of nobody.
nobody.
Actually, I'll be
Okay.
honest. I'll be
That's the
honest.
problem.
Like I more so consider myself a Bama hater than consider myself a Bama fan. But like, I don't hate nothing. But I'll consider myself unbiased of Bama. I don't like Bama at all. I can't stand it.
But the weird thing is, he likes Bama basketball, but he don't like Bama football. It's
Yeah, I
just
love
Bama
Alabama
football.
basketball. I love Alabama
That's
basketball.
interesting.
Well, cause I just love Alabama basketball. But about Alabama football,
So technically,
I
you are a
can't.
Bama fan.
No.
You really think about it.
Don't claim that on me.
TC, am
I'm
I
an
right?
Alabama
He's
basketball
technically
fan.
he's a Bama
Yeah.
fan. Yeah.
No, I'm an Alabama basketball fan, but anything else, I mean, like, but football no. Y'all should like to hear that, but like, it's the truth.
But like, what I keep telling
him.
him is like, I would understand if he was a fan of somebody. Like if he was an Auburn fan, I would get that. But he doesn't
Well, I
have
already know better
any
than
other team.
Alabama. I already know better than Alabama because they have knocked
doesn't-
just like Alabama fans. Alabama fans is just worse. Y'all
So
think
you
y'all
don't like the fans, or like you don't like that we won a lot?
No, I mean I love to win. Like winning is like something I love, but like it's like more so like just the fans make me not like the football. But like okay, I don't even know how to explain it. Like if Josh is playing Alabama football, I'll support Josh. I want to support everything else when it comes to Alabama. But let's not talk about that though. Let's talk about because like we get well, let's not talk about that because Josh good. You just keep on trying to make it seem like Alabama's but nah, it ain't that.
Yeah, I've been
all.
chill. I didn't even say nothing crazy. I didn't take it there. I was chill.
It ain't that, bro. It ain't that.
So TC, the next question is: first off, congratulations on winning the cheerleading championship. That is big. Am I saying that right? Is that how you say it?
The national championship. Yeah.
National championship. Oh, yeah. Can you just tell us the story on how you were able to compete in the national championship and how did the Lord work through that moment?
Yeah, so competing is everybody's goal. So of course, from high school, everybody like cheers for football. Just like in college, you cheer for football. You got to go through the whole season, everything. And then there's a time where you're going to start getting into the competition side. And basically, it's not like tryouts, but they've been watching you all year, and then we have a vote. And so well, not every school does this. They'll have like tryouts usually, but Bama does it where they vote. So our teammates will vote like who they want on mat. And it's gonna be 5 people from each position. So if we have like 32 people, probably like 16 of us will get on mat. Like it's very, very small. So we have a voting, and then between our voting, our coaches look at it and they'll call Matt. So actually, I wasn't even on Matt at the beginning of this year because, well, the voting, I don't even know. They don't share it with us, but I wasn't voted for it. And then I guess it's really whoever's the best. So someone wasn't doing their part, and then I got put on Matt. Then I got to compete, and then we ended up winning, which is great. So basically, I think it was definitely a big test. I mean, nationals are a really long season. It's between like, when you go home for Christmas, New Year's, it's a really big break. And that's all a national season until January till we compete. So I feel like it's pretty long and it's overworking. Like, shoot, we practice 2 a day, 4 hours. So 8 hours in a day. Get up and do it again. It's like 8 a.m. Might get a break at what, like 12? You go home to like 12 to 2. Okay, we're going back again. And it's like that because so this year football kind of made it far. So some of us have to go cheer that, and then when that's over, we have to come and get ready for nationals practice. So while that was happening and I wasn't on that, it was definitely. I mean, we just had to practice and wait. Literally, I was probably praying every day because it was like a nationals is your main goal. It's like winning a state champion or like in football, anything. That's like your main goal, not just playing against. Like, who are y'all's rivals?
Well, my rival is we've got this team called Franklin. It's up in like a higher part of Indiana, so it's like the last game of and that's who our biggest rival is.
Yeah, so it's like and then, like, compare Franklin compared to, like, a random person you would play. You're gonna wanna play, like, the overly hyped game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like that. So, definitely was praying every day, talking to a lot of teammates, definitely had to just be patient and wait. Like, I had a feeling I was gonna get put on that, but it's like, I mean, when you get a no, that's all you can see is the no. You can't see past the no. So I definitely had a period of I was just sitting there, literally sitting at home. That's it, just staring at the wall. But I mean, when you're practicing, I could go, but like I'm not doing anything. So you're just sitting for a while. And then I got put going full blown mode. It was cool. I got put on maybe like 5 days before we competed. So it was a little stressful. So I definitely had a period of God making me wait, and then also a period of I have to just trust him that I know what I'm doing because now it's like, okay, I've been sitting down. I got 5 days to do this routine. Can I actually do it? So I would say like that whole nationals was really just God because that was a lot. It was a lot going on, a lot of different stuff. So yeah.
My first thing is I had no idea that it took all like that's everything that went into cheerleading. I think a lot of people will see, okay, you see him at a Bama game or you see him at a basketball game or a Bama football game, and then you see him at a basketball game, and then you're like, okay, they don't do nothing else. But like hearing that schedule, I can't lie, that kind of sounds like y'all do way more than like any other like football. Like, we have the season and you have off season, but it sounds like when are y'all off? Is it now?
Yeah, so right now I have 2 weeks off, and then this week I go back to practice with the new team because we already, like, had tryouts for the new team, so it's about to start all over. So, basically, do you know when A-Day was? It's, like, in April. From
Yeah.
A-Day till basically now, that's our break. So, like, 2 weeks, basically. I mean, 3. Yeah, maybe 3.
Y'all really do more than football because like I know like most people like we leave like so I just got done with finals and I probably don't gotta report again till like maybe June or probably May. I'm not sure yet. But yeah. So y'all like always on campus, always practicing, always doing something.
Mhm.
Boy, I never thought cheerleaders did that much, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I can't lie though, but the story going to the winning national championship, that's a moment that we always talk about on here. You just have to hand it off to the Lord. And like, when I kind of related to your story when you were telling it, I thought about how I kind of had to wait time knows how I had to wait to play. Handover
Right.
beginning, at the beginning of the season, I didn't play. I think the most humbling moment, and I told Tyler, like one of the most humbling moment when they put me on a D3 JV game to play a D3 JV
Man.
football game. And so when I was there, I was like, bro, this is not it. Like, what am I doing? Why am I sitting here, and all that. All that was going through my head. I was talking to my parents, coaches back here, like, I know this is like, what am I doing? And, I
Mhm.
just had to be patient, wait, keep learning the playbook. And then when my time came, I showed out. And so that's what I really thought about. And then, I mean, it paid off for me and it paid off for you too. You got a ring now. Y'all get white jackets. That's the same thing is it high school or
That's high school. We get rings and medals,
y'all just
that's
get a ring?
all.
Okay. Oh yeah. I mean, that's a little bit better than a jacket, I would
Yeah.
think, but I don't.
Yeah, it's better than jacket.
Where's our question?
Did
So
you?
like were y'all doing these practices, like these 2 day practices, y'all were doing this like in the middle of during school as well?
Yeah.
Man, I could never. I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't imagine. Like I know personally, like when we do spring, like you just like wake up, do workouts, have the rest of
Mhm,
the day to yourself, might do a meeting or so. Or like we start spring ball, like we do like a meeting before practice, like, oh my gosh, like having to do like 2 a day workout just to lead up to nationals,
mhm.
man, that's crazy. That's a lot. Especially having to maintain your grades, cause like I would guess like cheers like any other sport, like if you don't have good grades, you probably can't cheer, right?
Yeah, if you don't have, like I think it's like a 3.2, you can't travel.
That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like I'm just like the perfect student because I struggle going to class. I'm be honest. Yeah, Josh. It be some days I be calling and texting them. I'm like, I ain't lie. I'm ducking class. But like I have a 3.0, so a
Mhm,
3.2, man, that's crazy. That's insane.
mhm.
How do they fit that in y'all schedule, like with being going to class and going to practice if y'all practicing twice a day?
We have this app called Teamworks, and everybody has all their classes in. So even if we're like, oh, we have class, they would know if we're lying. So they have our schedule, and that's how they choose the times between. Most people, I mean, like we're in college, we don't have class at like what 10 something, so they know they can fit a morning practice in. And then I mean, also we're in college, we don't really have late afternoon, so they like kind of do what like 6 to like sometimes 10, but it should usually be like 6 to 8. Yeah. And then it's also between we practice in Malmore, that's the indoor facility. So it's between us and football. So it's like whenever they get done, we have to fit in. If they are going extra, we have to wait. Because I mean, it is there. The whole school is really football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Monday, Wednesdays, we have workouts. And then Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, so Tuesdays we'll tumble and stunt. And then Thursdays and Sundays we'll just stunt. And it really depends on the season. Like right now, we'll probably do like cheers because we're getting ready for fall. So the new people have to learn the cheers and stuff, band dances, and pregame and stuff. So we'll do a lot of game day material
What is like game days, like stuff y'all do on like a
on the
Saturday or
field.
something?
Yeah, stuff we do on the field. There's elephant stomp, there's walk a champion, and just stuff like that. It's big, but it's small. And if we mess up, we could be seen. You know what I mean? Like walk a champions, football team's coming through, and we're on the side. If we do something wrong, you could still see us just because how close we are and how many cameras.
We getting in trouble, or, like if y'all do something wrong?
I've never done anything wrong, but I'm sure. Well, yes. So during pregame, the whole band comes out, and then like in the end zone, the cheerleaders are on each side. We have a tuck. If you don't land that tuck during that, you get taken out of like the whole thing. Yeah. So I guess you do get in trouble.
So like, cause like cheerleaders like only like a really a one take type thing. Like you rehearse it, but obviously it's a one take. So like if you mess up, like they like that's just, you mess up,
Hmm.
dang,
Hmm.
and no redos, dang, that's kind of
I mean, just like football, if you drop a winning touchdown pass, you can't
yeah,
redo that.
you can't redo it. So you can't redo it.
Well, going back to the winning national championship. So you said that period was you said New Year's, and it was like between Christmas and New Year's.
A little bit before we got out for Christmas is when it starts. Like that's when like we're really hitting it. Like for our Christmas break, we get 3 days. The day before Christmas Eve, Christmas. The next day we head back home.
So like it's like dang. So like I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Like so y'all had nonstop practice. Y'all got 3 days off,
Mhm.
straight back to it
Mhm.
until April. 2 days every day.
No,
I
wait.
mean,
2 days until nationals. So nationals in January, like the
okay.
end of January.
Oh, okay. But still, though, that's still crazy. I mean, that's like the hard work and dedication you gotta have to be able to win a national championship. People don't understand like all the hard work and stuff like that you gotta do to like be a champion, like, or like to be the best. That's how it is. That's kind of crazy though.
Mhm.
Was that a nerve wracking time during that time, like being going to the national championship and stuff like that?
Mm, like the actual moment.
Well, not the actual. Yeah, well, I mean like the whole. Is it like it's a tournament, right? So like the whole.
Yeah, it's like it's not a tournament, it's just like a competition. Like how football goes against FSU, Auburn, Oklahoma, we do the same thing in cheer. We're going against those same schools, just the cheer version. So I
Uh,
mean, like when you look at us, just like football, like even though don't look at our last 2 seasons, but when you see Alabama, you think like the best. So I think the only thing that was really intimidating is really like Bama against us.
I don't know. I don't know about the best. Uh,
Yeah,
Indiana showed y'all the best this year. I can say that. I watched
yeah.
that whole entire game with a proud smile on my face. But it was more so. I mean, you could say it's the best. I haven't really seen the best since about 2020,
Hmm.
since about Nick Saban.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go back to
But
then. If they were to walk in, you'd be like, okay, they're the best.
I mean,
Yes, I don't
Yes.
know what we're talking about here.
Ohio State kind of was the best that year, but I mean Devontae Smith, but no Devontae Smith. I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's get back on top about cheer. So yeah. So how was cheer like? Like how was that whole experience? Like describe me the whole experience. Was it fun? Was it like just were you like how were you in your head all the time? Because personally, I know whenever I go into big games or going to a bigger stage like that, I'm just all mostly in my head, more nerve wrack, stuff like that. Were you overthinking or like were you like again like praying during that time to just have the Lord like get you through that time. But again, it's very nerve-wracking. Like I said, like I just said, like when you cheer, y'all mess up one time. Like you're at nationals, you're the biggest stage. Like how are you thinking during that time?
I had a lot of people praying for me. I was praying for myself like the day before because I mean I've been competing for a while, but it's like this isn't. I've never competed in college, and a lot more people tune in and watch. So I would say I was pretty calm, but I wasn't calm just for, like for me. I was like specifically prayed over like multiple times by different people and including myself. So I think I was calm. I think we compete 2 days. So I think after day one, I was more nervous because I know I have to do it again. So day one we hit, it was good. I was like, okay, now I have to do it again. I think that was more nerve wracking.
The final question I have is, what has been a moment, it can be this moment or any moment in your life that you just really had to truly just hand it off to the Lord?
This year it was definitely nationals. Just getting told no and then getting told yes by a lot of other people. But like when it came to the final decision, it was a lot of sitting and praying and waiting. Like, probably half the time I came back and I would just cry. I'd be like, okay, I'm not doing this. Like I'm not coming to practice. But it's like I can't do anything but sit there. So I think God definitely taught me patience and like to sit still in that moment.
So I feel like that's a hard thing to do. I mean, me and Tyler talk all the time. I talk to my parents about it, but like just being in that waiting period and like just trusting in the Lord, like it is hard because like you really don't know what to do, and you try to move and stuff like that, but the whole time you really just need to be patient and trust in the Lord and then wait on the Lord. I mean, I can understand to a certain point like of what you're talking about, because like if I was put in that situation, my nerves would be to the place, because you're talking about I'm doing it, if I'm doing it, you know what I mean? But just
Uh-huh.
to finally see like the payout of that and be able to win a national championship, I mean, I think that's something that's amazing.
And I feel like another hard thing is like people aren't understanding like kind of like when it comes to like us being humans is like being told no. Well, I know personally like Josh, like he's good with it, right? Like me personally, if I get told no, like I start overthinking really bad, and like that's something I gotta fix and pray about. But like I feel like yeah, like you going through the moments when you like when you didn't, what was it, make Matt, was that what it's called?
Yeah. Yeah, good
Yeah,
job.
yeah, 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 yeah. Listen, but yeah, you didn't make Matt like that. That's like that's hard because like that's like almost like saying like football terms, just like saying like, okay, I'm supposed to be a starter, but I lost my position. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? And like I feel like that's something I struggled with personally. I was like, oh shoot, I'm supposed to be playing for my position, I lost my spot, now I gotta earn it back. But the way you handle that, and now getting a national champion, like I
Uh-huh.
feel like that's amazing.
Yes. Thank you, TC, again for coming on to the show and just letting us hear your story. It's amazing. Happy we had you on.
Yes.
And me and Tyler talk about all the time. We try to make this list out. And when I heard your story, I think my dad told me, he was like, I think you should get TC on. And I was like, okay, we can see if we can make that work. And then talking to Unc and like just getting the whole conversation going, and we got it going. I was like, okay, yeah, we can do this. So just happy to get you on. You want to pray us out?
Yeah, I will. Are we closing our eyes or we keeping them open? Oh, okay. Got
We
it.
can.
Dear Lord, thank you so much for having me on this show with Joshua and Tyler. I pray that this reaches the hearts of people that have never heard your word. Anything that we say, don't let it glorify us. Let it glorify your name. Anybody that's looking up to us, I pray that they'll see you in us, and anybody that hears will just understand that we're here doing the work of you. I pray over these young men that they'll go to college and just speak your word. And whenever I go back to school, speak your word, speak your truth. Everything we do, show the light of God and everything we do. In Jesus' name, amen.
A good prayer. Oh,
No other prayer.
thank you.
Hey, another thing too, I was gonna say, I'm happy that Josh Dovey got a variety of athletes, that we just
Yes.
didn't like get like only basketball players, football players, and now cheerleaders, because people don't see cheerleading as a variety, as like
Mm,
you know what I'm saying. I feel like that's pretty cool that we got a variety.
Also, I feel like it's good to have a female on.
mm.
Besides
Yeah,
my girlfriend being
cause
on, this is like our first female on the podcast.
yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Cause shoot, every other person we got just a whole bunch of just football players, basketball players. But we ain't gonna spoil that yet though. That's gonna be coming episode 12. Next episode.
Okay.
Y'all stay tuned. Yeah, stay tuned. Yeah, but I'm happy that TC was on. Amazing, great episode. Yeah. Close it out, Josh.
To add to what you were saying, Tyler, about having a female on, actually, I think I told you this story, but there was a girl back at Hanover, and we was walking, and I was telling her, I was like, "Hey, I have a podcast and stuff like that," and she was like, she was making every excuse not to listen to the podcast. Instead of just saying I don't listen to podcasts, she said everything else. She was like, "What did she say?" I really don't like sports podcasts. I was like, "Okay, well, it's
Yeah,
not
talk
just
about this.
sports
Talk
about
about this.
faith." And she was like, "Well, I mean, you really don't have any. Do you have girls on?" I said, "Yeah." I lied at the time. I was like, "Yeah, we have girls on the podcast."
Come on, Josh. You can't be
Yeah,
doing that. You can't be doing that.
don't
Well, yeah, so tell the
no,
truth
but I
now.
mean, it didn't matter though, because she was like, I don't listen to it if it don't have females on it. Then she started making another excuse. That's what I thought about when you said that. But that was crazy. But thank you everybody for listening to the Handoff Podcast. We appreciate it. Thank you for listening. It'll be on Spotify, Apple Music, and on YouTube now. Make sure to go check in on Instagram where everything will be posted and where to watch it. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Peace out.
Thank you. Have a blessed day.
Thank you.